2 days after members of the county assemblies took oath of office, Embu County Assembly Clerk Jimmy Kauma has been sued for the contempt of court after disobeying court orders issued by the High Court stopping election of one of the candidates for the position of Speaker, pending hearing and determination of a petition challenging his candidature. The petitioner James Gitonga Mutabi had moved to court challenging the eligibility of former Speaker Josiah Thiriku for violating Election Act, requiring all public servants intending to vie for elective post to resign 6 months before elections. He argued that Thiriku was still an employee of the County Public Service Board, having not resigned from his position as Director of Tourism and Trade. High Court Judge Elosen Juguna on Tuesday issued a temporary injunction ordering the clerk to stop clearance of Thiriku to contest for the seat until the petition is heard and determined, and further directed all parties to be duly served before close of business the same day. However, the clerk went on to conduct the election of the Speaker, where Thiriku was re-elected after garnering 26 votes against his only competitor Daniel Kamunda, who got 2 votes. The Assembly has so far denied receipt of the court orders.
Always you file an application to be joined as an interested party in a case where the issues being determined in the matter affect you. And the reason I'm filing in this particular case is because I was a candidate in the subject election that is subject of that case. That is the case against the clerk of the assembly, the bagged speaker, and the IEBC and the other parties. We had applied, 2 of us, Josiah, Thiriku and myself, and in the elections that were coming up yesterday. A citizen of Kenya, or a county citizen, Mr. James Gitonga Mutabi, as I have learned from the petition, filed a petition challenging the candidacy or the qualification of Josiah Thiriku and his candidacy to participate in the election.
The petitioner, through lawyer Charles Mwalimu in the contempt of court application, argued that the clerk conducted the election in total disregard of the law and must be held accountable, noting that he was duly served through email, WhatsApp, and even physically.
We had filed a petition and an application to stop the clerk of Embu County Assembly from clearing or accepting the name of Josiah from participating in the election, because he had not resigned from Embu County Public Service, where he's been employed as a Director of Tourism, Trade and Tourism. So on 20th, when we filed, the judge gave orders that restrained the clerk from accepting his nomination papers and also from including his name in the ballot. The orders were served the same day, both by WhatsApp, email, and also physically in his office. But yesterday, in disobedience of the court orders, the clerk proceeded and included Josiah, now who is the speaker, in the ballot and conducted the election in violation of court orders. So we are back in court. We filed an application for contempt against the clerk because the court orders should not be issued in vain.
At the same time, Kamunda sought to be enjoined in the suit as an interested party since he was a candidate for election.
And he got orders that directed the clerk of the assembly as the election officer for that election to remove his name from the ballot for the election, having not met the requirement of section 43(5) of the Election Act. The clerk did not heed the order. Indeed, he conducted the election in total disregard of that order, and he did include Mr. Thiriku in the election, and that is the reason why I am actually coming in as a party, so that I participate in that election, in that constitutional petition.
Judge Njuguna directed the clerk who was not in court or represented to be served again before close of business day today, that he also files responses tomorrow.
And the rule of law has to prevail. But now the issue is Ms. Sekele Sakara, who was also want to be doing there, yes, and who was also so he has a little interest in the matter. And that is why I have said it is also important for him to bring him on board, so that once now we bring him on board, we can now deal with the application for contempt. Then immediately thereafter, we now give directions on the filing of the petition, and all this should be had as soon as possible. Because time is of essence, so that we hear the main petition, we need to give substantive orders, whatever the case.
She said both application for contempt and enjoined by Kamunda will be heard on Monday, September 26th.